Here we go, part 8.
And then on top of that, Seth supplies all the boxes. And then on top of that, I was beefing with Seth at the time. I don't really know. I don't want to speculate, but he's also been acting pretty weird towards me personally. And then...
So that was that come after the incident, right?
Yeah, well, no, we had a whole ass argument, and we weren't talking during this incident. Like, we were in a full fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe because he thought you were incompetent and you fucked up the name of the image and now you got him involved in his business and his company because you're incompetent. Maybe that's why he's upset. No. I'm sure that's not it.
But you have said you haven't seen Seth since before.
Yeah, we were texting and I blew up on him over text messages.
Right, but I'm saying...
Anybody think that might be a good idea to have those text messages? You could pull out right now and go, are these the texts you're referring about? And right here you said this and he said that. What did he mean? Think that might be good for an interview? Maybe your only interview you're going to get in your charges person? Now, Rick, why are you always picking on this poor woman that's just as equal and good as a man and you just don't like her because she's got tattoos? Whatever. Freaking crybabies.
You stated you have not physically seen him.
I have not seen Seth, but like I said, Seth sends Sarah to set with things.
Okay.
And she was there first that morning.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when that box came up for the first time.
Yeah. Also, it could have been there
But
over the weekend.
Said that you'd seen it because it was sitting on top of...
That morning, right?
Yeah, I saw it that morning.
Okay.
On top of...
Yeah, because you didn't ask any questions on did it look old? Was it dirty? Did it appear to have been there for more than one day? Did it appear to just show up that morning? Was it clean? Did she check? You didn't ask any of those questions, so we don't know.
all my stuff.
When she got there, it's understand 6:40-ish, and Sarah's already been there. That's the first time that box.
That I saw it, at least. And like I said, I thought it was weird that it wasn't hunched over.
So a lawyer's trying to help her out to get her to create reasonable doubt or to make the DA think that he doesn't have a case, but there's clearly a case. It's just, I don't know if the DA can prosecute on this shitty interview.
On any side, considering the whole prop truck got moved.
Okay. And describe this box again to me, what it looked like?
It was the same white box. I think it just said dummies on it. I'm pretty sure it just said dummies on the sticker. And it was a sticker and a label, not like handwritten or anything. But it wasn't the same font that
Not like handwritten. Like it was typed or printed?
I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, obviously everybody has said, no one ever suspected live rounds to be on the set.
Yeah.
That's a given. Live rounds aren't allowed.
Absolutely not. And especially when it hadn't been brought to set or anything like that, either.
Right. So the thing is, there are other live rounds that were found in other various places.
Oh, there were other live rounds in various places. That's a nice piece of information.
Really?
Not in that box.
Really? Where were they found?
I'll go through the pictures because I can't. There's so many different areas, and I'm going to go over that with you guys, okay?
Yeah, that's news to me. Wow.
So they weren't all in that box.
Okay.
I think she said they weren't all in the box, even though the thing didn't say that. She mumbles so damn much, even the damn CC can't pick it up.
So they weren't all in that box.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have any speculation on that?
No.
See, this investigator's trying to be slick and pull out this I got you and this and that. I mean, you don't want to blindside somebody like that. I mean, you can. I mean, I'm not saying there's only one way to do it, but to me, a better way would have been, do you think the rounds came from that box? Yes. Do you think the rounds in that box were the only live rounds? Yes. What would you say if I told you there were live rounds in other places? She would say, I can't believe that. Well, If I told you there was, how do you think they could have arrived there on a set? She should say, well, anybody could have brought them. Correct. They could have.
Okay.
That was a good answer. How would you speculate that? She goes, no, I can't. I mean, that's kind of stupid. Anybody can speculate. Hell, they could have been dropped from a plane. I mean, if you just want to guess. But it's reasonable. Somebody brought them. If they were in multiple places, it obviously wasn't that rare. I mean, if they were in multiple places, I'm thinking that the crew that left threw live rounds everywhere. But again, I haven't seen any interviews of the crew that quit. And if this person's interviewing them, we'll never freaking know.
Do you think anybody else manipulated that gun, Alec's gun?
I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, and I don't really care to speculate on it either.
Well, I mean, there's really not a lot of time between you pulling it out.
Well, there was time, you know, in the morning before that even. I'm not sure. Yeah.
But in between the time that you had it, you checked the round.
Yeah.
And then
there's like...
She didn't check the round. She told you she checked 4 with primers, and she pulled 1 halfway out. There's still a 6th round that was not checked. The one that killed. Is that a coincidence? That the only round she didn't check was the round? I doubt it.
10, 15 minutes, yeah. I'm not sure if anyone else did. I wasn't in there.
Okay. And that's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
Let's... Alright. I had to keep myself straight on where we pulled these. Let me clear this off.
Okay.
There's all kinds of lovely. Alright. Are you okay if we do prints and DNA real quick so I can send my quarantine tech home? Because, of course, I'm sitting here all day. And no, the other female.
Yeah, no, we could have done that. We could have done that first.
Yeah, I mean, either first. Never know. But let me grab her real quick.
What the hell just happened? Is it okay? What? You didn't bring the pictures in, you idiot?
Are you okay if we do prints and DNA real quick?
Are you okay if we do prints and DNA real quick? Oh, okay.
So I can send my quarantine tech home because, of course, I'm sitting here all day. And
so I can send my tech home. When people start using that, I automatically lose. Like people work. The tech doesn't work for her, and it's not her tech. There's a technician out there that's waiting, and it'd be nice if she'd go home, and we have to keep her here because, you know, we have to get this done, so can we do it now? So I can send my tech home. Very arrogant, ego-driven when people talk like my stuff. You work for the government. Nothing's yours.
No, the other female.
Yeah, no, we could have done that. We could have done that first.
Yeah, I mean, either first. Never know. But let me grab her.
No.
That's where you're originally from?
Yeah, my hometown.
So now this guy's going to get some bonding in. Maybe he's about to come out some questions.
It's just like been overrun with press and everything, and they posted pictures of my house. It's like not really even safe to stay there at this point.
Yeah, they've been doing the same here, so I mean.
Yeah, it's fucking, that's terrible. That's totally doxing.
Yeah, they're posted here for like a whole week, and then at the scene, and.
Yeah. I really wish they didn't like post pictures of my house. It's a small town, and anyone could realistically find my house pretty easily just by pictures of it.
Yeah, I mean.
And then they made fun of my barbecue and a bunch of other things, and called me poor, basically. Which, yeah, it's like thanks for making fun of me for not.
Well, people when they want to give an opinion online, they're never going to say anything nice, you know.
Yeah, right. They're just like, look at her, she's poor, ha ha. Like, yeah.
I'm a captain.
Well, it doesn't surprise me she's poor. How the hell does she get a job? She wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for Daddy. Of course she's poor. She's got money for weed. She's got money to go out drinking. Rick, why are you picking on her? I'll be quiet.
Right? Yeah. I know the press was just making fun of how poor I am. I was like, thank you. It's hard to make money.
Yeah, it's hard to make money when you don't have a job and you don't do it well, and people get killed when you do get a job because your daddy got it for you. Jeez. You got money to dye your hair, right? You had all these pretty purple colored hair. You got money for everything except you're poor. Okay.
Okay, where is this? Let me just were most of these found in the truck?
Some on the truck.
Messy area. If you're going to be showing her pictures that you want to question her on, all this should be removed. If it's not relevant, put it away.
I'll go.
Okay, there's so many, like, my own.
Okay, I'm gonna let you look this through, make sure you're good with it. So this is a consent form to get swabs and then prints, okay?
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Here.
Swab and prints, they already know that she was going to get those.
Yeah.
Oh, here's her tech person. Oh.
And then if you'll do your full name now.
Yeah, G-U-T-I-E-R-R. So long.
And then initial these for me.
Initial, okay.
Everybody's poor, but ain't nobody like starving, hungry poor.
Strange, because my name ends with easy, but it's not.
And right now it is 7:51.
11, not 12.
Form to be done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to do is a buccal swab, which is just a cheek swab, so I'm just going to swab either side of your cheek.
Okay.
Okay.
Bubble? Is that what they're called?
Buccal.
Buckle. Oh, I thought you said bubble. They're both kind of cute. All right.
Alright, just open up for me.
This is government. You got to have somebody specially trained to do this. Really? This crack detective couldn't take a swab? Couldn't take a DNA test? I got to have my people do it. I need my people to call my people to have their people do it. There's probably another woman waiting out there to take this evidence, so she'll turn it over to her. And then she'll have to put a label on it, and then she'll turn it over to one.
Like one more time.
Unless one goes in that, but.
Oh, yeah, appreciate
Will
that.
you spell your last name for me? Yeah, last name is G-U-T-I-E-R-R-E-Z.
H-A-N-N.
So she's not using Reed, she's using Gutierrez.
Alright. Stand up and then stand on this side.
Okay.
You're good.
They're going to get her prints when they charge her. Oh, I forgot. There was
So
an
I'm gonna do is I'm
investigation
gonna
that was
start with
competently done.
your
They
right
won't
hand.
charge her.
Keep your hand loose at the...
All right, so this is just a freaking rolling of prints.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
a second ago.
Make it a lot. Is sweaty? Okay.
Oh, I smile a lot.
So just
Yeah?
hold your...
Hydrosis.
No, you...
A little
So
bit.
you want
like-
to pull your sleeve up a little bit. Does it matter? My hands are sweaty. No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I got hyperhidrosis.
Okay.
Oh, I
Hyperhidrosis. I don't know what the hell that is.
smile a lot.
So
Yeah?
just hold your palm flat for
My
me.
hands are
Oh,
like
yeah,
non-stop. I'm just.
All right. Same.
Only.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. That's good. We're getting down to like 20 minutes left.
I'd rather not. I'm ready to just, yeah. Oh, well. I'm gonna exactly what you said.
All right. So this is an example, okay?
Okay.
Remember how I was asking you if they had any safety bulletins or anything that
Okay.
they put out? So these are ones pertaining to ammo, guns. Did you ever see anything like this, or was anything like this ever put out? And you can.
I definitely didn't see anything like this at all.
So they didn't put any protocols out for
I don't believe so. If they did, it might have gotten lost in the email.
So this is probably what the people who have liability, the directors, producers, Hollywood, the attorneys, says, hey, where's the safety protocols we used? Let's give them copies and tell them we made these available, and then make them prove that we didn't. So they handed this to her, so now she's asking her, have you ever seen these? And she's like, no. Now, if somebody has a picture of these posted on a bulletin board, which they probably should, like they do for OSHA and all this other stuff, then her not seeing it is bullshit. But if there's no pictures and nobody can prove that they were hanging anywhere, then you can't prove it, even though it may be true.
Email? Not really sure.
Let's see, let's check through those and see.
Okay.
But yeah, so safety bulletins, firearms, live ammo. Okay.
Okay.
Kind of something that's
You don't remember those.
No.
that's fairly standard on most productions.
Yeah, I didn't see those on my last one either, to be honest with you, or my last one. I think it's also an indie,
I wanted to blow this up a little bit so I could see the pictures a little bit better.
you know,
Uh-huh.
even though this was, whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the box. Let me look these, 'cause I'm gonna need these.
All right.
Oh, she's clearing off her table.
This is the
Shocking.
box that was on top of the cart.
I don't remember that being the box that was on top of the cart.
This is the one that was, or handed, that you guys had said that you had pulled from.
I thought it just said dummies on it. Yeah, I don't remember this one being the one. I thought it was much cleaner than that.
Cleaner in what way?
Like, just how this is kind of messed up right here. Like, these are all kind of dirty, and like the side right here is dirty. I thought it was pretty clean and new, the one that we were using.
Okay. Yeah, because this matches the photo that you showed me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
And you guys found this on the cart, or?
Yeah, this is the one that was given to us that you guys had said that this is the box that you had pulled from. And this is the one that Sarah checked.
This is the one that Sarah checked. Okay, and she found multiple live ones in there. Just one?
Suspected. Until it goes to the lab, we can't confirm.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely said that there were multiple in there.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay. I don't know. I kind of think it's strange that these ones are missing out of here when I'm pretty sure, like, we had only really touched these first couple of rows there.
And then
What, this?
there's also a hole there.
Yeah, no, I think that's weird. I don't remember that.
Okay.
That looks like a
I don't know if
styrofoam.
maybe one was.
This looks like a styrofoam box with that you buy from a factory or from a guy who produces dummies. And there was a couple empty rows. So it looked like a standard 50-round box. I was expecting a box with a bunch of loose rounds.
Taken back to the truck or something?
What do you mean?
I don't know if Sarah went back to the truck at all with anything.
Okay. But you didn't?
No, I didn't. I was there with Brian the whole time. Sarah, I don't know exactly. I think she might have went back to the truck.
So, these two were on the top of the cart.
Okay.
Also suspected live rounds.
Okay.
So she just shows her the picture and she says, okay. How about, have you ever seen these before? Does this look like the cart? Do these look like some of your dummies? Are they different than your dummies? Do you recognize these as being different from what you load? How about some question? No, this is just show and tell. We've got a new freaking little character on Sesame Street. It's the picture woman. I'll just show you pictures. Great. Look at this picture. Look at that picture. Where's my little count? He can count the bullets. We'll have the counting the bullets, and we'll have the picture lady showing the pictures. What the?
Okay.
That was the one that came out of the gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed commonality between these that we expect them to be live.
The silver? Okay. All right.
That didn't stick out to you when you loaded that gun?
No.
But the rest of them were.
So she loaded all brass or copper rounds that looked copper or brass looking. And the live round was silver. And she didn't even notice that it was different. Are you freaking kidding me? She needs to drive this point home. She's soft shoeing. You didn't notice the difference? That one's kind of silver. You didn't notice? No, I didn't notice. Okay, let's move on. Hell no!
Not the same color?
No.
You can tell she's getting nervous. I can tell by her face and her movements. She's like, oh shit, this is really bad. I should have caught that. Now they know I wasn't doing my job and I wasn't really checking. She should be fucking nervous. Unfortunately, she's not going to get charged because this freaking woman did such a shitty interview.
What are we looking at here? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was messed up right there. I thought that was a different kind of loading gate. Okay, yeah.
Was this one pulled out after lunch?
I can't really tell if, is that it? I would have to see the bottom of it to really tell if this is Russ's gun or not.
Well, whoever took that damn picture is an idiot for not taking multiple angles. But we'll blame that on the quota hire that was probably hired to take pictures.
Other than that, the only other two, if this isn't Russ, they should have the 2 stars on them.
Okay, the Marshall one?
Yeah, the 2 Marshall ones should have been out there after lunch.
Okay.
So I'm not, is that the Russ gun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't really tell unless I see the bottom of it.
You said it had like markings on the bottom,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is your guys' prop truck, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Back of it.
Cool.
Okay. So there's 2 access points to this truck.
Yeah.
One is here on the side, it's on the passenger side,
Mm-hmm.
and then this back
Mm-hmm.
gate. Okay.
Inexperienced investigator. You see how she's talking to the attorney and explain, I don't give a fuck what he believes or what he wants. I ain't interviewing him. I'm interviewing her. I want her to see it. Inexperienced, trying to impress, putting a job doesn't belong, and now she's all impressed with a guy because he's an attorney and she's talking to him. I don't give a shit about him. He's not getting interviewed. I want her. Watch her talk to him.
This is how we found it.
Yeah.
Is that pretty common on how, obviously this is after the incident, so stuff is put away, but is this pretty common on how you guys stored that cart?
Yeah, we left it usually right there.
Okay. And that's safe?
Yeah.
So you're telling me, and, I don't really know safe too much, but you tell me when you
Lock it.
You pull this handle,
100%.
it locks itself. You don't have to hit the pound key or
No,
you know what I mean?
100%. You just lock it and it locks.
That's
Okay.
how my safe is too.
Okay.
Just do that,
Yeah.
And it
Every
locks.
single time it locks like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need an attorney explaining shit about a picture. You weren't there. You didn't lock it. I'm not asking you. I'm asking her.
And this is where you kept the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the cart. This is how we found the cart the day of the incident.
Okay. So, I'm not really seeing the box on the top of it.
So that's the thing is that box was given
To us.
to us.
By who?
Sarah, I believe, but
Okay.
But I'm not sure because I don't know the case and I haven't really viewed it. You should know who gave you the box. There's a chain of custody. There's evidence that somebody took it. Somebody knows who gave it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just the investigator. What do you want? I'm like you. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. I got to go pee.
And going back to that, if Sarah gave them a box, are you convinced that's the box that you saw?
I don't remember that being the box.
that you were pulling from.
I don't recall that being the box that we were pulling from.
Okay.
It seems a little dingy, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. But here's my thing is that, you know.
Yeah, there's suspected live rounds in this box.
Which this matches what you showed me.
Yeah.
What you brought.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, those are the ones I brought. I'm not sure if Seth has any like that.
Okay.
But also, I mean, a box is a box. You can put different trays in different boxes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I bet you if this woman was working a freaking donut shop caper and there was a bunch of missing donuts, she'd ask more questions.
So these two, I think one of these was the one used. I think this one was a potential suspected live.
Okay.
You know, just, I would say that's, I think, a blank that we had pulled there.
Okay.
But this is, I mean, how the top of this looked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Were these already on it, or were these on actors?
These were on actors. That one was Swim, and this one's Jensen.
So did they just drop them on the card after the incident?
They gave them back to Sarah.
Okay.
The cart wasn't secure after the incident. If you remember, freaking cops were standing around letting everybody pull shit, put shit on it, purse, pull. The chain of custody of the cart sucked once you guys got there.
She put them there.
Yeah.
This belt was on that card. Also suspected live.
Okay.
These were the ones on the side. 2 out of the 3 of these are suspected live. And this is on the top of the cart. So it's not like from a different area. These are on the top of the cart.
Okay, yeah.
It's just a close-up of them. This is Alec's belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a live round in Alec's belt. Holy shit. If they don't charge this woman, it is absolutely because of this shitty interview. The DA, I don't know how the DA cannot charge. This is so flagrantly incompetent on this girl. Now, she's got a lot of help, and there's a lot of people that probably ought to be charged too, but she freaking checked all these rounds. A gun ends up loaded with a round. There's a loaded round on here. There's loaded rounds on the cart. There's loaded rounds on the truck. Are you freaking kidding me? Either she is so grossly incompetent and somebody just added all these and set her up. But, wow. It's hard to say what she knows and she doesn't because the interview was so shitty.
Also suspected live.
Okay.
One of these 2. One of them rattles, one of them doesn't.
Okay.
Now, I think you explained this to me earlier. I was curious on what these horsey rounds were.
Yeah. What's up?
What are the horsey rounds?
Oh, the horsey rounds. Okay, yeah, I thought you were saying that there were live in those.
No, this box was empty.
Yeah,
but
no. So those are like the 8 loads like I was telling you about. And that's
Okay.
the one box that I contributed.
Did you
Yeah.
shoot around the horses or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horsey
okay.
rounds.
Yeah.
It's got a little horseshoe. I thought it was cute.
This is another box.
Okay. Okay.
With one suspected live.
Okay. Copy that. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this box, the writing on it. I've definitely seen it before, but yeah, I'm not sure what the writing is, because
That came from Seth.
Okay.
He said that he marked stuff like that.
Okay.
These were found.
Some other things from Seth that weren't marked like that, but
Yeah, he said he does different kind of ways.
things, yeah.
So these are loose rounds found in one of your bags.
Okay.
Okay. Just different calibers. The thing that sticks out is that this.
Yeah.
Does anybody know where this investigator's going or why we're doing this? Is she seeking information or just showing pictures? I mean, it's just any guy or woman who's competent that's ever done a homicide investigation will absolutely just think this is probably one of the top worst investigative interviews for a homicide that I've ever freaking seen. Wow.
You always want to keep these on set. These are, basically you put those there in order to, like, if you have a gun scene, you know, and the person is reloading it, they would be, if they shot the gun off and everything, they would be dropping those out of the cylinder. And so I have a couple of bags.
Okay, so that's why you keep
Yeah, you
ones
bring,
that don't have.
yeah, you bring those so that way, you know, you can litter the.
Sounds like empty casings. Damn, she's got a lot of tattoo. That's a new tattoo, too. She's got writing all over. So it sounds like these are empty casings, so when after they shoot, they reload the gun, you see empty brass casings drop out.
The ground with shells to make it look like people have been shooting there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you definitely always need to have, like, at least a couple of bags of ones that have no thing on them, yeah.
What do you know about the manufacturer of what you guys received?
I'm not entirely sure. Are you saying, like, Joe Swanson? Because I don't know exactly where all these come from. Like I said, a lot of these came from Seth.
Do you know, okay, so brands, you
Yeah.
know what a Winchester is. Everybody knows Winchester makes
Yeah,
live rounds.
yeah.
Okay, so one of these was a Winchester round.
A Winchester, like, live round?
Well, it was one of these, I think this
Like
one
a
was a
45?
Winchester.
Like
It's
a
not-
4440?
It's not live, obviously,
Okay.
but
It's not obvious. You don't know how to explain it. The casing had a manufacturer name of Winchester, which indicates it's a factory real live round that had been shot and the casing is in here. She just, the ineptness of this
at one
freaking...
point it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying for this set particularly, but Winchester doesn't make, maybe this will help. These, the manufacturer of these is Starling Brass.
Okay.
Okay. And this is just from doing research
Mm-hmm.
and what I have found out. Okay.
Okay.
So you can tell because it has a little star,
Yeah.
Oh,
an
sure.
arc, and then a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all these have different manufacturers. That's how you can tell where these come from.
Okay.
Some of them have nothing.
Yeah, I've
Some
seen
of them,
like I said, they all kind of vary a little bit.
right.
Yeah.
You would think the armor, the specialist, would know this. It wouldn't need to be explained. The lawyer, I get, he wouldn't necessarily know it. But she's supposed to be the gun expert. You would think she would know it. Shit, how many more minutes are we at here? I'm at 2:07. Ah, shit. Should I go on or... Let's just finish this up.
So,
Oh, with the star, arc and the star,
I'm
yeah.
gonna bump
And that's
this
the one that was discharged.
Yeah.
so here's my thing with this company is this company doesn't produce live ammo.
So what the fuck? That's insane.
Wow.
So how did that that must have, is that one of those primer cap things I was talking about? Those older ones that, like, the primer
don't-
cap's still live?
They
I don't know how
produce-
that happened then.
So this company, and you said the Stalin cap?
Starline. Starline Brass is the
Starline
company.
Brass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they don't produce live rounds. So somebody's got to.
So this is used for movie sets.
Yeah,
Because they are.
totally. But this was from the top of the cart, right? Okay.
This was around that.
They're fine.
That should have been the one that I took out and gave to Sarah. That should be it.
Right.
So, what are you saying for that? Like, somehow that one that should have never been able to fire was able to fire?
Made it into a live round, or just,
Are you
That's
serious?
speculation.
Oh my God.
because if they don't make live rounds, somebody had to convert it, or it was a dummy that just went haywire, I guess. Which more likely, somebody converted that to a live round.
Take a deep breath.
That's just.
Like I said, I want to be honest with you guys about,
I appreciate
you know,
that a lot. I
about
appreciate that a lot.
where we're at and what we've found. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I just want to be honest. I don't give a shit about whatever.
Yeah, those are mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ones that you keep for.
Mhm.
Got it. And this is what I'm saying. So there's a bunch of random,
Dummies that fly out of places and that are left places.
Well, what's weird to me is all the different brands.
Right.
They're all kind of a little different, like I told you. It's so weird.
This is like a BHA. This is a S&B.
Ugh.
The rest of these are Starline.
Starline.
Yeah.
So,
I actually have noticed the Starline ones. Yeah, I try to use
What's
those.
What's the point, and where are you going? So what if they're different? How does that help your case? Are they all brass and all the live rounds are silver? Is that the point you're trying to make? Because you're not asking a question I can't even tell what you're talking about, which means when a jury views this interview, they're not going to know. How could a DA show this interview to a jury and the jury be like, what are they talking about? Who's they? What's a ton of producers? I wonder how many producers I don't even know who she works for. When you have all these questions that a jury's going to be asking, you know your interview sucks. Of course, we can't tell her that because it might hurt her feelings.
No idea. I mean, I've seen them a lot before. I had some on my last set. Yeah.
It's the normal of what is supplied.
okay. Yeah.
So, I don't know if you want to go through those again.
Did they do gun residue did they find powder residue in that Starline one?
It takes a while for
Okay, yeah. Do you guys have an idea of how
It takes a while. That means I don't know. That means we didn't check.
long, the labs are going to take?
It actually took a while.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's why we always that's why I
Talking
talk
months? Or
Actually, they used the
a
quickest
year?
way to do it. At the state level, it'll take 2 years. But the
Are you
FBI
fucking kidding me?
The FBI doesn't do that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why I wrote the FBI.
Oh, my God. 2 years?
No, but not for the FBI.
Oh, okay. I was like, I can't fucking do this for 2 years, guys. Oh, my God.
You'll be doing 2 years if they charge your ass if they had a competent investigator.
That's why I didn't utilize our.
No, totally. Thank God. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Another thing I'd be asking, and she may ask it, I don't know. I'd be like, what are your thoughts on why this happened? I want you to tell me how you think this accident happened. How did we end up with a dead person on the set? I don't know. I had to go to the bathroom, and I would make her answer those hard. This girl has not had to answer one hard question because the idiot asking the questions don't even know what to ask. If it's not written down for her, if some monkey in the other room didn't write it down for her, she can't read it.
Yeah, honestly, depending on how many suspected lives are in here, considering with what Sarah told me, I would kind of consider that there's another box.
This is it for.
Well, just because she told me that more than half of the box, she shook and was live.
Yeah, we've processed.
Yeah, but she, if she found 2 live ones, she could have panicked. I mean, that doesn't... see, this girl's going on what Sarah told her is fact. Unless a box disappeared, which it very easily could have because they didn't control the crime scene and they were letting people on the carts and they let some dude over there load a bunch of shit in a box. Maybe there was a second box. I want to know who that guy that was loading up his backpack in front of the cops.
So, where did those go?
I don't.
I mean,
When you're doing things in a state of after a traumatic situation.
Totally.
What you perceive could not be what is. Okay, so we have the spent casing from Alec's gun.
Okay.
We have the one that was in that box,
Yeah.
which we were told that you were that this was the box that you were pulling from.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We have the two on the top of the cart.
Yeah.
Just
So those might have been from the box.
Do you think she was doing them and then throwing them out on
No.
the cart? And she's checking.
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there.
One in the bandolier on the top of the cart,
Right.
and one in Alec's bandolier,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that's unsure that was in that blue Sharpie box.
That's
And
7 different
Like
rounds.
they're all Starline? Yeah. They're all that type.
7 different live rounds. A lady ends up dead. She's the armorer in charge of it, getting paid to keep people safe. And they haven't charged her. Are you kidding me?
Wow. That's crazy.
So my thing is, I mean, these boxes, obviously, I mean, you can just, even though these are dummy rounds,
Yeah.
you know, a majority of them, obviously, you
Yeah.
can see that they are different kinds of dummy rounds.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would there be mixed boxes of this stuff?
So usually, like, you know, the only thing that I try to keep consistent is if there's no primer caps or if there's primer caps. And so most of the time, just try to keep the primer caps, the ones without primer caps together, so that way I know where they are.
Okay. And then, you know, this box is, why would there be live ammo on the set?
I have no idea. At this point, it's kind of seeming like somehow these were mixed in.
Okay. Did you ever do gun practice on this set?
Never. Not once.
Never took the guns out for target practice, anything like that?
Her leg's getting excited here and shaking a lot. So she's getting nervous, asking hard questions. I don't know if y'all saw that. Watch her leg get very active here because she's asking hard confrontational questions and she's getting nervous, which is why you don't put weak people in this position. But Rick, she's not weak. Whatever.
Okay. Did you ever do gun practice on this set?
Never. Not once.
Never took the guns out for target practice, anything like that?
No, and I think there would be, like, videos, pictures of that or anything. You know, everyone would be pretty stoked if we were going shooting on set.
Okay.
Even
So
on the weekends, there would at least be something.
you wouldn't suspect anyone to tell me that you were out there?
I don't know why people would say that.
Okay.
Because 100% I was not, and I guarantee.
And she said, you don't know why someone would tell me that? That means somebody told her that, and she needs to confront her directly. So-and-so told me that you were shooting. Why would they lie? She needs to get confrontational, but she can't, Rick. She wants to be nice, and it's not fair. They threw her in this position, and she didn't have enough training, and it wasn't her fault. And if they trained her better, and her male officer didn't like her and didn't give her a chance, and all the excuses I've heard for 30 years in government on why we can keep hiring incompetent people.
People would probably have pictures and be stoked about it.
Okay. Is there any reason that you can think of that your DNA or prints would come back on these?
Maybe picking them up, maybe moving them around, maybe not necessarily putting them in things, maybe not checking them because I'm not putting them in things.
Okay.
No, she pretty much covered that. I mean, so there's absolutely reasons why her DNA may come back. So much for getting prints and saying she did it.
And, you know, I did open the box as well. So, yeah, I opened it.
Okay.
I'm not sure, I still don't really remember this being the box, but, yeah. I'm pretty sure, I thought it just said dummies written on it. Did you find any box that just said, like, dummies on it?
So many boxes. All right.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if there was a box.
I'll look. I mean, I'll look further into it. And,
Yeah, I'm just saying, if there was a box that, like, just had dummies straight across on it, you can switch boxes around, you know? I don't really know. Yeah, and this was all found on the cart or was in the truck?
Yeah, these were on the cart.
Yeah.
On the top of the cart. I mean, this is on the top of the cart.
That should have been there.
Where?
That should have been probably on the bottom of the cart.
Okay. After the incident?
Yeah, unless Sarah moved it.
What about those two other guns?
Those should have been on the cart. Like I said, given to Sarah. I'm not sure if she put the guns away or something, just out of like, you know,
Yeah, we'll
wanting to keep them
clarify
locked
that
up.
with her.
Because, yeah, I definitely didn't put anything away, and I was with Brian the whole time, kind of freaking out. Right on the
And you
side.
didn't see where Sarah went. I mean, that's
No.
not.
I didn't put anything on the cart. That's not true. I think she put her purse on the cart. I think I was complaining when she was laying shit on the cart.
You made a run with guns.
No, I didn't see where she went, and she was gone for like 10, 15 minutes before you guys shut up.
Yeah. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Every single one of those suspected live is Sterling Brass.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
That's like literally insane.
Can you have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
No?
What,
Yeah, let the. Do you have any questions? Before we finish?
No, not really.
Okay.
You can always call me.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. That's like fucking, I don't even know how he would do that.
I'm assuming the interview's over. If she's asking if they got questions.
Okay, well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who's getting paid the money is the one who wants to leave. Everyone else is just hanging out. The guy that's getting paid the money says, I'm fucking tired of being here. I want to leave. All right, so I guess this is part 8, long series. Look, people are going to come here and try to tell me that I just want to crack and be mean. I guarantee you there'll be some investigator who wants to learn how to do a good interview, who will watch this series and understand what I'm saying and how important it is, and will look at interviews different, and will watch other people interview, and will learn and become a better interviewer. Not this person, but some other investigator. All right, we'll end that there.